Good morning. My name is Nestor Coles, and I'm one of the 12 team members from First Baptist that was able to participate in this year's mission trip to Jamaica. Unfortunately, because of the time, there's only one of us that can share our experiences with you this morning. But I ask that when you get a chance to seek out the other 11 team members and let them tell their story to you as well. For my son and I, Jared, this was our first time in Jamaica. For me, this was my first mission trip ever. And needless to say, we had no idea what to expect before getting there. But when we got there, I was pleasantly surprised. The accommodations were really nice. The people there in Jamaica are great people. The food was good. And not only that, we had the opportunity to meet people within First Baptist and the other church that we never met before, and got to know the ones even better. If I were to sum up my whole 7 days of being in Jamaica, it would be out of 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Where Paul talks about the human body having many parts, and so it is with the body of Christ. And what's neat about verse 18, it says God places those parts where He wants them within the body. When we first got there, we were told that we were going to build two houses within 3.5 days between the two churches. They actually took us to the site where the houses were going to be built. And one of the people that orders the building supplies thought he had made a mistake, and he ordered building supplies for 3 homes instead of 2. But what was really neat, and I don't know why I'm always surprised, is that God knows everything. And before getting there, there's a single mom with 5 kids. Her name was Tina. Their house burnt down, and fortunately, nobody got hurt. But unfortunately, they were without a home. And so what he thought it was a mistake was obviously not a mistake. It was God ordained. And what was neat is that we're all standing there, and he says, normally you do 2 houses in 3.5 days. Are you willing to try to build 3? And without hesitation, everybody said yes. We'll build 3. And what was neat is one of the team members, Haley, put a collage of pictures together and made a video every day. And she was able to send that back to First Baptist Richmond Hill, because the unfortunate part was there was funding for 2 houses, but there wasn't funding for the 3rd house. And what's neat, it goes back to the body of Christ, that even though those other parts weren't with us in Jamaica, they really were, because they set the finances and raised more than enough money, not only to pay for the house, but to buy supplies for the kids, to buy them uniforms for their school, to put in furnishings and clothing, and to get them back on their feet again. So again, that was just amazing to see that in God's hand at work. The other thing was to take 12 people and to put them there and not really know and work with each other before. Everybody put everything aside, and all we did was want to serve one another. And then after building the first house and the other church finishing up their house, now you have members from 2 separate churches that met together and did the same thing. They put everything aside, and all we wanted to do is serve and build the house, and that's exactly what was done. What was neat about the whole experience is that when you see these videos, you would think that it would only be 3 houses that were built in 3.5 days, but there was God using those individual parts in different areas, where you had some people doing vacation Bible school with the kids. You had other people delivering fruit baskets to families, visiting what they call the infirmary, which is like a adult care center. So there was just a lot of things going on that I didn't even know what was going on until after you saw the video. So with that said, I pray that you enjoy the video, and I pray that you seek God to see if He wants you to participate in the next mission trip to Jamaica. But if not that, He placed you here in this church body for a reason, and I pray that you just get connected. Thank you.